And we are back. And today we are back for part 2 of level counts, periodic rises on the H4. And in the previous video, we're discussing that each level occurs during each week, and so forth and so forth. But if you just come into this video, into the second part, I would advise you to go back to the first part so you can understand what we were discussing. But without further ado, as promised, let's go into the charts. So we start here. We start with an uptrend example of the market, and we start off down here on our peak formation low. Market came down, gave us our first leg there, as you can see with my red pen, gave us our first leg there, went up a bit, people were trading, people were happy, people were enjoying. Then he came back, took back all their money. Some people were over leveraged, some people were taken out, and more or less he gave us the second leg, thus continuing the cycle. Now it's important to understand that this being our week 1, it's important to understand that this whole first leg occurred in the first week. Now psychologically, as I explained, it could be draining, because you might see this like, hey, this looks like a good opportunity because price is pushing very, very strong higher, but in all honesty, it's just a trap by the market maker coming back down to take back all your money. Some people went in there strongly with their entire accounts. They got over leveraged this account and their capital was blown. But otherwise, the second leg comes there, and that gives us our entry signal to trade. But otherwise, it gives us level 1. So it gives us level 1, and we're happy. It gives us level 1, short sustain run, a sub sustain run of price. Then it gives us our consolidation. Our consolidation was brief, thus being it was the end of the week in the Friday. So it was a brief consolidation going into Monday. And then he straight up rised up, giving us our second level of rise. Our second level of rise, thus being our level 2. So the cycle was almost complete there. And it's important to understand as well that this entire thing occurred within the whole week. So as I say, there's a lot of things that you could have seen, a lot of traps, a lot of things there, but if you understand your core values of the market, you will understand what's going on in the market. So and then what happened was gave us 3 weeks of consolidation, including a lot of traps, because for once a novice BTM trader would have entered there, thinking life is good, life is breezy, and they got taken out. So that was a whole week of trap there. Honestly, it required you to have patience and understanding that we're in level 2, we're waiting for level 3, but right now I just need to be patient. So this whole week was just consolidation. It was just a week of up and down. The next week again was just a week of up and down. As you can see, there was a lot of traps there. People could have traded there on the Monday with this sustained run, thinking it's a Monday, but Mondays are trap days, so what's the point? And then it comes back down, drops, takes back all their money, takes out some people who were in there from the previous week. Takes out some people who were there from the previous week, who were in there expecting them, and they get taken out as liquidity. And it's just another week of up and down. The next week again started it off going down, straight down. People inducing people, by the way. People think that's first leg, that's second leg of the M, and they're getting taken out, and they're getting taken out slowly, thinking that's a peak formation high. That's why I say, if you stick to your core values, your core foundations of the strategy, you cannot fail. No matter what happens in the market, if you understand what's right now, I'm in level 1, I'm in level 2, there's no way there can be a peak formation there. It's impossible. I should wait, I should be patient. You will be fine. But if you just a novice trader and you just takes bits and pieces of what is being taught by you and trading there, or you see it as a market structure break, a break of structure right there, like that's indication for downwards movements, you will get taken out. And you will get taken out at first. You will Number one, you are stuck in for a whole week thinking after this break of structure that's a lower high, but in fact it's not a lower high. You were happy for a minute, you were in there, over leverage, everything's good, and then you got taken out. Us as BTM, as market maker structure traders, as market maker strategy traders, we know we're still in level 2, that's just consolidation, we're still in the uptrend. But for you, you think that's going down, and guess what? He takes you out there, he takes you all out there with this third move, rising up, giving us our level 3. So all those people who are in there stuck and they think that's a peak formation low, high, that's a trend line, that's a trend line, that's a trend line, 1, 2, 3, break, so showing indication of drop or high, they're getting taken out. They're getting taken out. So for the cycle though, for our cycle, it's complete. Then it gives us our structure there on top, our first leg, hoping for our second leg coming back up and dropping. So that is more or less it for the higher time frame. That is more or less it for the 8-4 time frame going up. Yeah. That is more or less what happens. Let me try. I wanna try and remove all this. Okay, I found it. So yeah, that is more or less it for the uptrend. More or less, that's what happens. Is you see, traps are a daily thing. Markets have to trap traders. Oh, sorry for that. Let me just go. Let me just go back. Let me just go back into where we were. Okay, as you see, as I was saying, markets have to trap traders more or less. So as we go into our next chart, we have a downward move, a downward example, downtrend example. So this downtrend example also occurred quite simply in terms of it started by giving us our first leg, then dropped. People were excited, people were trading, it's very nice, people were trading, people were like, yeah, it's going down, it's gonna go down for a whole 17 weeks, but in all honesty just came back, took them all out. All the people who entered there, all the people who over leveraged there, and then people who traded that fair value gap there, and then people traded that fair value gap there, they all got taken out, coming back. Yeah, I'm saying that all these strategies are good, they are good, but only in the right market context. That means only if you understand your what, only if you understand your foundation, your core foundation. You can add these other strategies later because they will help you identify the market more. Like I do use them as a way to further confluence my trading. I do use them, but I still know my core foundations. That okay, I know where I'm at right now. I'm currently waiting for my second leg to come back, so I know what I'm not in any position to trade because I don't want to be a full trade. I don't want to be a full trader. I don't want to trade the trap. So it begins giving us level 1, straight level 1, small consolidation. Okay, kind of a big consolidation. As you can see, this was kind of a big thing there, so that became level 1, gave us a big thing, but then dropped, giving us our level 2, and then giving us our very nice level 3. And you see this all occurred within 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. Giving us our first level 3, then giving us our first leg of the down of the peak formation low, and now we're expecting second leg coming back down and rising back up, more or less. And yeah, it's very important to see right now. See a lot of people might probably be in there. People might probably traded that fair value gap, and a lot of things happening. Some people might think a lot is happening, but people are in there and they're currently being taken out. You can see they're currently being taken out. It's currently taking them slowly, and then you rise up and you take everyone up. So yeah, that is more or less it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. You enjoyed the whole series. In the next video, we're going to go through the H1, which will be quite more complex. But as for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, click, subscribe, and yeah, comment on any questions you have that will be answered. Thank